and welcome to the Psychic Triad. I'm Terri Lee, pure visionary, psychic medium, and here are my cohorts Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys and SunPsychic Jean.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome. And welcome to everybody out in the chat. If you're not familiar with the Psychic Triad, I'll take a minute to tell you our little story. We all three took classes together to become psychic mediums and practice with one another, as well as a circle of beautiful, beautiful other people training to be psychic mediums. But we found that we just had a thing, and we call it the psychic bounce. Now, if you request a reading today, and if your reading gets picked, you will have 3 unique readings coming to you from us. And it is our sheer joy to be able to read for you. It's an honor. And we're here to have community and sharing. We're watching the live chat constantly out there. So please make your comments and let us know what's going on in your world. We're going to ask some questions here a little bit later. But for right now, I'm going to ask Terri Suzuki what she's been up to.
Well, I have been last weekend at the MeWe, which is the Metaphysical and Wellness Fair in Ocean Shores, Washington, where I got to read a lot of people, and I got to teach my very first pendulum class. And it was so much fun. I had 13 people in the class. And, by doing that, I got to see, where I need to improve, where I don't. But everybody, by the end of an hour, had a working pendulum answering their questions. So that was really good.
Very, very cool. That's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
I loved it that some of the people, I knew who, 1 hour with somebody isn't enough to always identify them in a crowd. But let me tell you, there's a few of them who are so excited about their pendulums. They're like spinning them around everywhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Helicopters.
I love it. That's a great idea for a pendulum class. I have never heard of one specifically addressed to the pendulum. So that's really cool.
Yeah, well, I just thought it's I think a very doable thing, a very small way to put your toe into getting in touch with your own intuition and everything and getting going.
That's right. That's right. Intuition is so important with the pendulum because your gut will tell you this is correct. This is the right answer. Yeah.
Right.
Super cool. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Of course, I had to mention SunPsychic Jean a few times in the class because she's like the pendulum queen. I'm like letting him know, well, this is your starter pendulum I'm giving you here, but SunPsychic Jean has one in every single room. You might want to do that.
Jean is able to dial things in so quickly with the pendulum. It just blows me away.
Yeah.
Jean, what have you been up to?
Well, just as a response to the question, I've been working with my pendulum for over 25 years. Wow. And I've developed a really strong trust, affinity, and I can hear it's my spirit guides because I asked, is this my spirit guides? I asked. Mm-hmm. And I can hear also some downloads or some knowings that come through when I'm using my pendulum, but I've really developed a trust. And I not only trust it during my readings, I use it every day. I use it to decide whether to have spaghetti for dinner or to have fish for dinner, or if especially my vitamins, or should I keep this for this outfit? Will I need this outfit or should I give it to the Goodwill? Anything that helps you, discern and to, listen to some guidance. It really is, and where to go on vacation, what weather to go on vacation, how much to spend on vacation. Is this a good year to fly? There's just so many things that it really does help to get just a second opinion, a little bit of validation, a little bit of guidance. And it's really lovely. So I love that. and I love using it. So thank you very much, Terry. And I'm so very happy that I know that you already know about the pendulum and you've experienced your own interaction with the pendulum, but I appreciate you mentioning me at your class there. But so um, I'm going on to a retreat at Linda Kennedy's house on Sunday, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Linda Kennedy is one of the community members, and she has graciously opened up her house and her pool, and she wants to have a little bit of
Ooh,
a retreat. And it's all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm going to go and visit with her and have a wonderful time.
Wow.
how wonderful and exciting. That's great. Good for you, Jane. Well, I have just returned from another round up in my favorite sacred place, the one that you see in the intro of the show. It was amazing. Lots of paddleboarding with my dog and my 3 grandchildren who are all in high school now. They came up for a one night stay and we did some nighttime paddleboarding, which I've never done before. And it was really super cool to watch them have such a great time and play. Oh, they played like they did when they were little. So it was a really special, nice time for me and my husband too. And also, I did some reading and revisited a book that I haven't read again in a while. And it's by Deborah Lynn Katz. You Are Psychic. And it just kind of helped me kind of go over some of the things that I learned when I first became a psychic medium. And it's a fascinating book. Check it out if you're interested. I highly recommend it. And I just want to point out that T. Lynn, as we were talking about pendulums, said, I made a pendulum from an old key ring. So easy to use, and I love it. That's a great idea. You can make your own pendulum. It's the intention that you give to it. You can hold it in your hand and say, I open up to the messages that you have for me. I open up to spirit and my guides and angels to show me through this pendulum so that I can have like validation. And whatever you choose to use is great. I love it. So as we were talking, I was starring questions. Those of you who have come to the show for a reading before, and I'm going to stop right now. So if you have your question coming in, just keep them in caps, and I'll continue to go down and star them as we are building up our question list. So if you use caps and emojis, it makes it easier for me to see. And also, we read as spirit leads. So I often try not to read the whole question. I just feel the urge of spirit and my guides. This is the one that needs to be read, and this one next, and this one next. I trust them because the messages that we receive in these readings are not just for the person who asked the question, but for all of us. We learn things from these readings and for those who watch later. So we just want to mention that to you. And we have a list of things that we we can answer questions about, all kinds of things, past lives, pet readings, mysterious happenings. Something may have happened to you spiritually, or some kind of incident happened that you want to know what it was all about. We answer questions about things that have happened to you in your life. We answer questions, of course, about mediumship, loved ones on the other side that you'd like to speak to, and a plethora of questions are available to you. We don't do political readings, and there's plenty of excellent psychic mediums who do. But on this show, we're just going to carry on, and it looks like we've got plenty anyway. So I'm going down again and getting a couple more questions. And I'm so sorry. I have forgotten to welcome everyone in the chat. So I'm going to go down the list. Hi, Bora Bora. Hi. Good to see you. T. Lynn, welcome. Nice to see you always. Sherry Luke. Hi. Crystal, 1983. Nice to have you with us too. And welcome. Davy Jones. Love that name. And I've got your question, Davy. I'm glad I went back. I almost missed it. Yes. Hi, Pixie Sacred Journey. Good to see you. Risa Simpson, Darian Ray, Linda Swan, Stephanie. Hi. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's so special. Kayla B24. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you too. Mary. All right. We've got a house full today, ladies. And I think I've got enough questions for us to get started. Just going to kind of go down to the bottom here. And hi, Risa, thank you for giving information to the people in the chat. Really appreciate that. And she is also a moderator, which we could not do the show without you. So thank you so much. Level Up Lady. Hi, good to see you. Angela Wallers. Oh, and then I have your question starred too. All right. Oh, you guys are so great. I'm just getting a kick out of seeing you all chatting amongst yourselves and getting your questions. Oh my goodness, here they come. Ladies, we're just piling up these questions. Okay. And hi, Sarah Gupta. Got your question. Linda Swan, have yours. Bear with me here. Oh, hi, Garnet. Good to see you, buddy. Okay. Ooh, Garnet. Great question. I hope that one gets picked. Okay. And here we go. I think I made it to the bottom of the list. I just wanted to take time today to make sure that we got all the questions we have at this moment. So we're going to go on and get started. Okay, here we go. Interesting. They want me to read this one. Candy B. Interesting one to start with. Candy B. I'm going to ask if you are in the show or in the live chat. Please just say I'm here. And I did forget to mention that we will ask every time we pick a question if you are in the live chat. If you have to go answer the door or something else, we'll still keep your question on the board. And when you come back, hopefully the members will notice that. And hi, Candy. Okay, she is here. We're going to tune in. And ladies, whenever you're ready. Candy B asks, would I get the wards maid job at ERHA?
So it's kind of funny.
Go ahead, Terry.
I was going to say they said right away, well, you won't get it if you don't try. So, and then I thought, oh, that's just me. So I tuned, because that was pre-tune in, and then I tuned in and they said it again. So, okay, so now, guides, please tell me, would she get this job? And they're saying, yes, you have all the qualifications that are necessary to do the job. That doesn't mean your resume completely matches what they're saying, but they're saying you have all it takes to do the job. Will she get it on the first try? Oh, my pendulum says yes, so that's what I got.
Thanks,
Okay.
Terry. So, Candy B, I did get yes that you would get a job at the ERHA, but wards maid wasn't coming up as a positive for me. So I'm not sure if I'm confusing it, but I do see that you're getting a job. But when I asked about wards maid, it wouldn't say anything. So I see you getting a job or having a job, but I'm not sure if it's that particular one.
All right. Well, Candy, as I'm tuning into your energy, my guides are showing me that you have a very vibrant energy. Your aura is vibrant with sparkly lights, which shows a great deal of I'm hearing intelligence. A great deal of efforts have been made. The guides actually wanted me to draw some cards, but in the meantime, while I'm shuffling, they want you to be sure that this is exactly what you want. Is this the job that you really want for your future? And is it something that you feel that you can prosper in? Let us know. Okay. Oh, okay. Still positive though. Good. All right. That's great. You know, the information that we have available to us from our guides is available to us at all time. And it comes through in messages, signs, emotion, feeling. You'll feel your gut. It's a very good example of how you can feel inside and know that you're being guided and that this is the right position for you. I'm going to draw 3 cards as they've instructed me. Yeah, interesting. The first card is the Hermit. The Hermit is about introspection, soul searching. So maybe that kind of goes with what they're saying, to make sure that this is the job that you're looking for, because you know you can manifest. You can. Um, it's also about research. So I don't know if it involves any kind of research. I'm going to draw 3 cards, and then I'll go back and ask the guys for the specific message for you. Oh, good card. This is the Empress. And as you can see, she is about to give birth. It's about fertility, abundance, femininity. It's also about creativity. So that's a very good sign. It's also about reaping rewards. And interesting that your research and your energy and your efforts were in your energy reading. So let's see what this last card is going to say. Knight of Swords. This is very good. This is very good for you getting this job. This is quick action. This is taking charge. This is stepping forward, fast thinking, being ready to take this job, being ready to take this job. Now, I'm just going to make sure I have it. Give me a moment to talk. So, yes, I feel like this job is something that has come from your inner guidance. You can go ahead and comment out there if you validate with this. The Empress is giving birth, something new. Okay. And then charging forward, taking charge. So I feel like this is definitely a yes reading, and just have confidence in yourself and know that, yeah, you can take charge. You have the quick thinking. You have the ability to excel in this job. And that's my reading. All right. Oh, okay. Question, Jean. Candy B asks, Jean, I can see why you saw not wards made, because there's been lots of blocks when reapplying for it, but I did reapply. Okay.
So what was the, I don't know, was it ERMA or something like that? What was it called?
ERNA?
What was the name of the
Yeah, it's
employer?
probably a facility to
ERHA.
HA.
So I'm just going to show you what I did. So is it highly probable that Candy B will get a job at the ERHA? And I got a yes, and I got a good swing on it. So is it highly probable that Candy B will get the wards maid job at the ERHA? And it just said no for the wards maid. Will Candy B get any job at the ERHA? Yes. And it changes back to yes. So I don't know if it's because I don't know what a wards maid is, or if something about the name, but I'm getting that you're going to get a job there. So maybe they call it something different, or maybe when, I don't know, maybe they see a different job that's better suited for you. But I'm just, that's that's what it was. But thanks for asking, and I'm happy
Yeah.
to clarify.
Yay. Awesome. Okay. Great. Thank you for your question, Candy B. All right, back to the line and to the star questions. Okay, next one up. Darian Ray, are you in the live chat? And that question is, would love a psychic message for the month of September, please. A psychic message. Darian Ray, you still in the chat? Let us know. Okay, a psychic message. That's wide open, ladies. Do you need more details than that?
Well, if Darian has, is it about love? Is it about moving? Is it about a job? You know, if there's a particular area. Otherwise, I think it comes through like a spiritual journey, spiritual guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would probably do a guide reading on this. If you don't have a specific area in your life, Darian, that you would like to know about, we'll just, oh, here it is.
Please.
Of course, love.
Thank you.
Love and life in general. All right. Well, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, ladies, let's tune in. Darian Ray. And Darian, please feel free to comment in the live chat. We'll be watching that if you have any comments on the information that we're getting. Wow. Okay. Well, Darian, I got some things right away, so I'm going to jump in, ladies, if that's okay. The first thing I heard was big shift. I tried to tune into your energy, and it seems like what I felt was, I don't want to call it sadness, but it seems like maybe there's been perhaps some confusion in your life a bit that has maybe slowed you down a little bit, where you're wondering more about things and yourself, your inner self. Let me know if that. Oh, August was a big shift. Okay. All right, great. We're going there. That was the energy I got. And then I definitely heard purpose. So I'm saying that this is what the guides gave me. Also, it's time for reflection. Time for reflection. So I'm going to just tune into your guides a little bit deeper now. But they gave me those right away. The horizons are opening up for you. And they've always been there. But now your soul is ready. Now your soul is ready to receive and learn. We are here to show you many things. And we are here to show you how unique and loved you truly are. Talk to us more. Ask your questions out loud. We will give you answers. We are committed to giving you answers. Don't be afraid to believe. Let that child spirit come back alive in you once again. That spark of energy. So excited to Light the flame. Know that we are by your side every step of the way. So it is.
That is amazing. Well, Darian, I got several things, not as eloquent as what Terry Lee just said.
Well, that was the guide. That wasn't me.
No, those guides are amazing. I heard that you should store up your memories in September. It's like the last hurrah of summer, kind of, that you should really take care of yourself, rest, but also like go to events and to store up the memories, to have a good time. And then so in general, just that's kind of the care part. But I also saw right away that like the middle of September, the weekend that's at the middle of September, I feel like you get a whole new idea.
Ooh.
And I have a feeling this has to do with love, that something occurs to you on that weekend. Like suddenly you see things in a little different light, a little different manner. There's some sort of idea. I don't necessarily get that it's about a certain person or anything like that, but there's something that opens up for you in love middle of September.
Ooh.
It just kind of, you get a whole new idea, a whole new vision of something that kind of changes how you thought about it, how you might go about it. And I think it's a big thing. So I would be looking for that. Yeah. Oh, I have exams in September. I must store up my memory for sure. Okay, well, we'll do that memory too. So, but I think so. I think a real, some big knowing in the middle of September is going to happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can take advantage of.
That is very similar. Well, a part of it was similar to what I was getting. That's why I was smiling. I too wrote down do what you love, and love will follow. Step out,
Yeah.
people, join community events, take classes, visit your library, and do what you love, and love will follow. And I see that your focus is on studying for the exams and passing them, which is admirable. And everything comes in its own time. But I do feel as though once these exams are over, that something opens up. I don't have the timing that Terry does, but I'll go. I absolutely 100% support the timing that Terry sees. And yeah, I think that winds are going to change.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's good information there for you, Darian. And don't forget to speak out loud to your guides. You know, they'll give you a lot of comfort to have that feeling to go forward with. All right. I talk out loud to my guides all the time. Okay. Thank you so much, Darian. So appreciate reading for you, and come back. Let us know how it's going. Okay, ladies, how you doing? I'm going back to the starred questions. And
we're doing good.
Yeah. Okay. Where you want me to go, guides? Let's see. Level up lady. Are you in the live chat? We would love to read this question for you. Sounds interesting. I'm visiting my mother for Labor Day weekend. What is it my spirits want me to know? Just say I'm here and we'll get started on that, level up lady. Good to ask advice prior to some kind of event like this, you know. Guides will give you some good information. Okay, she's here. Once again, ladies, she's asking, I am visiting my mother for Labor Day weekend. What is it my spirits want me to know?
I just think it's going to be a really very special, heartfelt, and touching time together. I think that you'll have a connection and a memory or something that will be almost like pulling at the heartstrings, so to speak. Um, and I do see that there may be some other things that may be causing a little bit of distraction, but you'll have that moment. You'll have those that quiet, heartfelt, touching moment that you crave and deserve. Um, I don't know if she almost comes out with something and says something to you that just touches you in a way that you
Oh,
never expected to hear that from your mom. But I do feel as though it's going to be a touching, heartfelt uh, experience that
mm,
it'll be a good memory for you for a very long time.
Awesome.
I completely agree. Completely agree. What they showed me, of course, isn't really going to make sense to anybody else, but it was as if there was either a frame or a rug on the ground, this rectangular thing, and there was all these little frills around it in white. And as I got closer, I'm like wondering, what are these little white frills? And then I noticed a lot of them are clear crystals. It's like
Mhm.
a little fringe to that. They want to increase your vibrations. They're going to have a higher frequency at this event. So this is as Jean has said. I think this is a time where you and your mother meet on a higher frequency here,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that you are able to communicate well. And of course, this looks like a very pretty little picture too. So I think this is going to be a good event. I don't think you should rush anything or try to talk about something you really want to talk. I think whatever happens here is going to naturally happen. Now, just in case it means something else, some of the little fringes I saw also look like a little microfiber cleaning cloth. You know how that those funny little ones that are kind of like little fingers on them? And so then I was looking at that too, like, what does that mean? Is it so whatever this whatever you guys finally get to meet upon,
Oh,
the
sorry.
little cleaning cloth is also there to heal and clean things up a little bit. So I just think this is just very good. I think, you know, don't get too high of expectations, but I think it's going to be a lovely trip, a lovely time to meet your mother.
Great. All right. Well, as I tuned into the situation, I immediately heard "stay wide open," and I got this feeling of like when the ocean kind of becomes calm. So there's the big ocean waves that come in and catch your attention, and then there's the ones that just gently lap up upon the shore. That was the kind of visual thing they gave me about it. So I dove in a little bit deeper and I said, okay, so staying wide open, it's almost like they just want you to forget about the past and live the future now. Live the new relationships that you can bond and fold with each other. And then they told me to reach over and draw a card. So I have shuffled this deck prior to the show. I cut the deck in half, pulled the first card up, and guess what it was? That is the Sun card. And I feel so good about this visit with your mom. I feel like amazing things are going to happen. And, I wouldn't make anything like that up. So I just want you to know, go expecting it. Remember this Sun card. Keep that joy and fun loving nature, which I sense that you have. I sense that you have a very fun loving nature, and share that with your mom. Have a wonderful time. I think it's going to be a great visit, and you should have no worries at all. Go in relaxed like that beautiful ocean wave just washing up on the shore. All right. Thank you so much for asking your question. That was a great one. Okay, ladies, we are rolling on. My goodness. Let's see. We're going back to the start questions. And we're going to... Oh, hey, Garnet. This looks like an amazing question. Garnet, are you in the live chat with us at this moment in time? Oh, you're welcome, Level Up Lady. She says, thank you, ladies. I will keep that in mind. You know, when you have an intention of how something's going to turn out, dream it, fantasize it about it before the time. Not anything negative. If that comes up, just brush it away. Just think about the best time you could possibly imagine with your mom. All right, Garnet is in the live chat, and here we go. Garnet's question is, what was it all about when I saw a UFO? I could almost touch it. I never really believed in them, but I'm open-minded though. I love it. Okay. And then he adds, I just don't know what to think about the sighting. I understand that. Let's tune in, ladies.
I think you're part of the team, Garnet. I think you're part of the team. I think you're like a liaison. I think you are one to, um, when the so-called disclosure does happen, that you are here in this human incarnation to sort of ground that idea. And you'll be called upon or remember and almost help to normalize it because, as you can imagine, it might be unsettling for many people who never even considered it. So I think you're here to play a part to help ease the information for the rest of humanity, and to it's almost like they ground energy with you. It's like the knowing of what you saw and your experience, that is resonating energy here, so that when they have enough people who are resonating energy here and then they come in, it's almost like it won't be all of us, saying, oh my gosh. It'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, that happened before. It's a way for you to help to sort of bridge a gap in the energy or the response from humanity. That's what I'm getting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting something very close where I see your team kind of rolling out a red carpet, not a per se red carpet, but a carpet of welcome. And I would think that that's the case because a lot of people would freak out about that time, and you didn't freak out, and you were able to keep your head. And then the other thing I heard is he's on the team, just like Jean said, but I see a past life in the galactic. And they said you were placed here for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I just agree with Jean that placed there here, some past life that has set you up for this, and you are just, I don't think it was your very last past life. I think maybe it was a couple ago, but it definitely, you're part of it. I think they put you here to get used to being in the body first, and then to be part of the greeters, because that isn't going to work for everybody.
Wow, I love that. Well, ladies, oh, look at this. Okay. He says, I do believe you're right. It's interesting while you guys are reading, and I can't show you the whole page, but I'm like writing things down, and it was just the first thing that came to my hearing was a spotlight. You were a spotlight. You were a spotlight, and that you felt no fear. They were and your soul is helping me to understand that you feel no fear because this is and this is what they told me, you were assigned. So it's very much like what these ladies are talking about. You're assigned to be here at this point in time on planet Earth to usher in. And I believe that you will be teaching and sharing with other people. And this is going to be so valuable at this point in time on planet Earth. And kind of what they're showing me, and don't worry about this, everybody, but they're kind of showing me a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos, a lot of chaos. And then you are assigned to step forward and say, this is how it is supposed to be. There's no need to fear. And your soul is going to calm them down and make the situation be a positive one. So I'm very excited for you. And oh, okay. I'm going back on his comments. I was afraid. I believe it was something special, and then wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid. I believed it was something special. And so very much like they popped in to say hello, to make that reconnection, and to make you a lot aware in this lifetime, at this moment on planet Earth, that this is part of your assignment. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that. I thought assignment was pretty interesting to hear. All right, Garnet, you've got your assignment now. Be ready. So wonderful to ask or to answer that question for you. And he says, yes. And yes, it was a hello. Beautiful. Well, I'm not surprised. You're a very special soul, Garnet. So thank you so much for allowing us to read for you. Thank you so very much. And blessings to you. Okay. Now it kind of gave me chills. I almost could just, wow. I just can't imagine. It must have taken your breath away. Wow. How cool is that? Oh, and Carolyn says, I want to be on Garnet's team. Me too. That is the thing, you do want to be around people who are calm and spiritually in tune when that time comes. And I don't think it's going to be very long, peeps. I don't think it's going to be very long. So just be at peace with it. Oh, and he says, thank you so much. It's elevated me. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, going back to the questions, everyone. And we are still having some pretty good time here. All right. Okay. Samantha, are you in the live chat? Just say, hi, I'm still here. Let us know. Samantha wants to know. My son going to a different school next year. Will this be a good fit for him? Aw, that's so sweet. Moms just want to know. Yes, Samantha is here, ladies, whenever you're ready. Samantha, can I ask you a question? I would love to have your son's name. That kind of helps a little bit, just to kind of dial into his energy as well. If you don't mind. If you don't want to give your son's name, that's fine too.
So I'm getting
Parker. Okay, sorry.
I'm getting that he may have just a little bit of a adjustment period. And he may be like, oh, I don't know, like sort of like things may not have started the way he anticipated, which will make him doubt or you doubt. But I get a very, very strong yes. Not very soon after the little wobble time or the uncertainty time was not for very long at all, and it was a very strong yes for a long time after that.
Beautiful.
That's nearly the very same thing, that he's going to have to get used to it, that it will be a little bit of a challenge, but I think this is going to be good for him. What they're showing me feels like it's going to broaden him. It's going to broaden him to help him be a better student. He's going to find some interests there. I don't know whether it's sports or something else, but he's going to find interests that are going to really kind of hook him in. He's going to enjoy being there. And not right away. It's going to take him a little bit of time, find his friends and find what he wants to do and get used to the different class systems. But I think that Parker's going to do just fine.
Great. Well, the first thing I felt the guides were telling me is that that this is going to be a time for Parker to discover his own personal strength. And actually, they're just giving me the feeling like solid. But it's important for you to trust his own personal strength. And loving guidance, of course, is a beautiful thing. But, and I don't know, please validate this if it's true, but I'm sensing that he's a very imaginative and creative, a beautiful son. You share a very tight relationship with him. And trust, they keep telling me, please use the word trust as much as you possibly can. I trust you. I trust you, Parker. I trust your intuition. I trust the way that you feel like this should go. I feel like this experience for him is going to be, and I'm hearing life altering. So I think that this is, discovering your own personal strength. Ooh, what a gift that is in any situation. And that's just really, okay. So yes, very sensitive boy. Beautiful. Trust. Say trust to him as much as you possibly can. I just heard that clearly from the guides saying, just say, I trust you. I trust you, Parker. You're going to do great. I trust you know the way to go. I trust you know the answer to this decision. And you may say, well, kind of here's how I feel, but I trust what do you say? And bring it forward. And know that they said that, and I wrote it down, this is a time for Parker to discover his own personal strength. Awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited for your son. How beautiful is that? What an exciting time. Wow. Thank you so much, Samantha. Appreciate that very much. Okay. We're going to back to the starred questions. Try to get in as many as we possibly can. Sarup Gupta. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Are you still in the live chat? And if you are, we would love, it's Mukesh. Any corrections on pronunciation would be greatly appreciated. Okay, we're looking for it. Do you ladies know? Are you familiar with Sarup? Sarup? Okay.
I think it's Sarab Gupta.
Oh, Sarab. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh, yeah, there we go.
And he's here.
And he's here. Okay. Mukesh.
So I feel like he's saying he's in your ear, Sarab. He's in your ear, and he is leading you and guiding you, and he wants you not to like overanalyze, because I think there's like this analysis paralysis. Try and just go with the flow. If he says try this, then it's like as soon as you start sort of following up or taking action on the little instincts or intuition that you feel, things will start happening a little easier and smoother. It's that I feel like you're doubting yourself and it's putting resistance against it. So if he says, buy a red car and paint the house blue, and you're like, well, why? What's red? Why is red a car? And you're sort of analyzing it. Oh gosh, he says, I analyze a lot.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
It is he wants you to kind of like go with the flow, trust the process. And it's not like you'll find an answer if you get the red car or paint the house blue, but more things will start happening and occurring. And he wants you to trust yourself, because he is motivating you and guiding you through your own sort of feelings and thoughts and ideas and intuition. It's not you, it's your guides and loved ones that are sort of helping to steer you and guide you through your own body, through your own thoughts, through your own dreams. So trust is what they want you to try and practice.
Well, Sarab, we've read on Mukesh before, and I always see him as a very dignified gentleman. And this time, he's much more personable to me, like a little less dignified, maybe friendly to me. Like, I've met you so many times. Now we can be friendly a little bit. And one of the things that Sarab has showed me is he was first showing me how that he wants you, just like Jean said, starting to trust your intuition. But he started me moving like this, and like he's actually dancing. He's showing me some dancing. And I don't know if he danced but he there's something about this dance that he would like you to do more of. He would like you to lighten up a little, lighten your spirit. And I have a feeling he's saying that dance would actually help you lighten up a little bit. So I don't know if you like to dance around the house, or if there's maybe some gatherings you could go to where you could dance and have a good time. But I just see you really. I just see him dancing, and kind of dancing in such a way. He's like also holding kind of like a cane, and he keeps putting it up as he's dancing, and just having a really good time. So maybe you said he didn't dance, but maybe he wants you to dance, because he's talking about the excitement or the. Okay, let me just tap in again really quick. Mukesh, why are you showing me the dancing? Why are you showing me the dancing?
I know.
Just love life, enjoy life. You'd only get one chance at this. Okay, that's it. Okay, Terry, what do you got?
Well, this was later on as I started to get message from him. But when you start saying dancing, I heard him say, to the rhythm of life, to the rhythm of life. Just dance to the rhythm of life. But let me back up. Because I tuned into you first, Sarab, to get your energy. And very much like Jean said, the first thing I saw was a tornado. It was just like in The Wizard of Oz. I swear it was huge, this huge tornado. And I could see you standing there with all of this stuff whirling past you, just like a tornado, just like in The Wizard of Oz, where you see like a cow and a tree, and all this stuff is going by so quickly in your mind. And then I just felt him come in when Terri was talking, just with a big grin. And I don't know, I mean, I'm just saying a lot of family members, like a whole group of family members on the other side, same smiles, same. It's almost like they're smiling, like they know that you're going to be okay, that you're going to figure it out. But your father was the one who was stepping forward in front of everybody with a message for you. And when she was saying dance, he's saying, to the rhythm of life, to the rhythm of life. You have this moment, my son. Take every moment and know that it's meant for your discovery, for your enjoyment, for your pleasure. Taste the food. Taste the food, dance the dance. There's so much there for you. And your future is very bright, but it comes to you. It comes to you easily. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to struggle for it. Just receive it. Dance to the rhythm of life, my son. That's what I got. Oh my goodness. That was really, really fun. Oh, and he says maybe it's to do with celebration. Yeah.
Probably.
You know, we all benefit from celebrating this lifetime on planet Earth. And I got in a habit where I get up in the morning and throw open my curtains and the sun rises right across from me in the mountains, right? And I'm always like, oh, thank you. I got another day. Thank you for this life. I'm so grateful to be here. What a journey. What an experience. We fought to get to the head of the line, folks. And it's so important to appreciate every moment. So I hope that you enjoyed that. So, Robin, thank you for your question. Oh, I had chills. Very, very beautiful, beautiful group of people on the other side, souls on the other side that you have supporting you. I love it. Okay, let's go back to the star question. And we're just about at the end, but we're going to carry on. We got some time here. Okay, we've got Richleen Divine. I'm having a fun time with names today. Okay, if you're in the live chat, just say I'm here and we'll do a reading for you. And the question is, could please have an answer? Do you see any money coming my way soon? Thank you, ladies. Oh, we're getting to read about a lot of things today. Love, money, dancing. Okay. Richleen, are you in the live chat? Just say hello. Let us know that you're here. We'll give it a minute or so. Oh, there we go. All right. We can carry on, ladies. Any money coming my way soon?
So I'm not sure if you're expecting like an inheritance or if you're expecting a windfall. I don't necessarily see a windfall. I do see compensation. And what I mean by that is a service or an activity that you provide or serve, and then reimbursement or compensation, rather than, you know, doing nothing and waiting for money to magically appear or something out of your expectation. It's not going to be anything more than what you already know. So as much as you put into it is what you get out of it. And I just don't see any windfall, and I think that was your question. Um, like an unexpected amount of money coming in. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not getting anything like that. Your unexpected money coming from somewhere that you didn't know it was coming from. But I do see a compensation, and I just repeated myself, but that's the only way I can explain it. How about
That's all.
you?
Well, it's interesting. So I tuned in to Rich Lane, and I was kind of on the stage and just asked the guides, what is Rich Lane going to expect any money this coming month? And I never saw a guide, but suddenly I saw a guide's hand. They like tossed a little box out. It, very unceremoniously talks to like a little Amazon box and just kind of chugged it out there, and it just landed on the stage and flipped over a few times. And then I asked if I could open it up, and seemed like it was okay. And so I just opened the box, and inside the box was this very thick uh, gold. It was like a necklace piece. It was very thick, and it was like a little like a little sash, like some sort of little, you'd put it in the middle of maybe a necklace, and it would be like the big centerpiece. It's very, very decorative. And I'm like, well, tell me more about this. What is this? What is this? What is this piece of jewelry that you're sending? And they I don't believe they're sending you jewelry or something. They're just saying you do have an inheritance of comfort and abundance. But you need to believe in it more. So in other words, they're not sending you this piece of jewelry. They're just saying this is already yours. This is already yours. Just believe in it. We want you to have this deep down belief that you have this long, very old connection to money. It is part of your due, and it's part of anyone's due. Anyone can claim this, not just Richleen. That they are there for you. They are there to take care of you, and they want you to have belief that you will be taken care of, and that you are worthy of this gift. It almost feels like this gift is being passed down to you from your ancestors or the other side. And just believe in it. Just believe that good things are coming your way, and that you are worthwhile having this, that receiving the abundance they want to give you is like receiving the abundance from your ancestors. Just believe in it. That's all. And I think things are going to get better for you.
All right. Micheline, when I tuned into your energy, my guides give me colors to indicate things, and they gave me a beautiful pink for you, which means at your core you are a very loving person. But I could also sense this tenseness. Okay. Your guides, we want you to release the hold that you have, the clenched fists, the hold that you have on the idea that you do not have money. We want you to listen carefully. The 2 M's, meditation, and manifestation. Study, read about them. Spend time with us. We are here. And yes, most certainly, you are worthy and is there for you. Just a simple diversion from the old ways of thinking, dear. We will help you. We are here for you. Our love for you is great. Our guidance for you is here and now. We just ask you to do a little work to change the thought, to go and use the 2 M's, learn about the 2 M's, work with us, and release that hold, that fear. Release it. It doesn't come by force. What is yours will not come by force, but by trust and by meditation and manifestation. So it is. Boy, I've never heard it called the 2 M's before.
Wow.
That's a new one. Thanks, guys. Wow. Well, Micheline, I hope that blesses you. I mean, boy, that's a lesson for all of us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful messages, ladies. All right. Well, we are at the hour. Do you have time to do one more?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good
Terri?
too.
Okay, we're going to do one more. And thank you very much, Micheline. It was very nice to read for you. Going back to the start questions. And I'm going to let the guides do this. So it's this one, the one, and whichever one my arrow is on right now. Okay. There it is. Did we read that one before? We didn't do Crystal 1983, did we? Okay. Getting a little lost in the questions. That's what my arrow landed on. Crystal 1983. Are you in the live chat? Going back to the live. I hope you're still with us, and you are very welcome, Micheline. Don't forget the 2 M's. Okay, come on, Crystal, 1983. We would love to have you be our final reading today. Just say, yes, I'm here, or hi, or something like that. Okay, tick tock, tick tock. I don't see her, and she might have left. I think it was one of the first questions, so she may not be with us. All right, guys. Well, Crystal 1983. All of us do readings live on YouTube. And if you want to come back to one of our other shows, we'd be happy to read for you. And the Psychic Triad is on every other Friday. So not next Friday, but the next. And no one sees you. So we're going to go on. We're going to go back to the questions. Okay. All right. Pixie's Sacred Journey. Oh, I love that icon. That is beautiful. Are you in the live chat? Going back to the live. Okay. Pixie's Sacred Journey. If you're in the live chat, just speak up. Maybe I should just ask who's in the live chat. No, just kidding. Pixie's Sacred Journey. You're up, girl. Okay. All right. Let me know if you see your ladies. I'm going to go back to the star questions. Okay. All right. Principal Rose. I guess you were meant to have this question read if you were in the live chat. And she, oh man, is she ever? You must have kind of had an idea you were going to get a reading, huh? All right. Principal Rose says, good afternoon. My son is in a legal situation. Will it end well? I want to preface this question with the fact that we do not give any legal advice. We will tune in. We will let you know what we get in our messages from your guides and angels. Okay. Oh, and it would kind of help if you gave us your son's name, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, that's fine.
Marcus.
Marcus. Thank you. Thank you, Terry.
So I'm getting, I don't know any of this specifics, so it's hard to phrase it, but I'm getting that it won't be free and clear. It won't be everything that he wants, but he will negotiate and sort of live with a negotiation. It's not 100% scot free. I asked that first, and no, he's not going to. It's not going to be 100% scot free. Will he win the case? Doesn't say he'll win the case. Is to say that will turn out in his favor, and it was eventually like it'll be. And this is what it is, it's about it's about taking responsibility and owning our part in the situation. It's just unfortunately, and I said, is this going to sort of follow him for the rest of his life? And I don't see that, but I don't see so it's sort of like I'm just not getting a black and white answer. I'm not getting all yes or an all no. I'm not getting that it'll be scot-free. I'm not getting it, that he'll win the case. I do see that there's something, it's not going to be 100% favorable, but it will end. And so, there's, it's just, I don't know what you would call that. It's just not all or nothing.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of can see that, Jean. So what I was getting was that he has some lessons to learn here. That there is a little bit of learning that's going to go on here, and so unfortunately, humans learning can be painful too. So there's a little bit to learn here. It's not going to go all the way he wants it to, but he's also going to get some of the things he wants. And I also got it's not going to follow him all of his life, but the lessons he learns here are going to follow him the rest of his life. He's going to learn something that's going to help him the rest of his life. I also get that I feel like at some point in this that he's going to have the ability to negotiate a little bit. And it might be within the negotiations that he gets what he wants, but that it doesn't quite end, quite the way we expect something to completely win or to completely lose. And I don't see it quite like that. He gets some of what he wants. He gets some of it doesn't. Big lessons to learn, but he's going to learn them. He is going to learn them. And he's going to remember the lessons all the rest of his life, but it's not going to be like a huge wound. It's not going to be like that. He's going to learn all the right things. So in the end, this will be good. But it has a little bit to go through first. So.
All right. Good readings, ladies. Principal Rose, I can just sense your strong love. I feel like you have worked very hard, very, very hard to raise Marcus. I can just feel this beautiful. I mean, the guides give me colors, and the color they gave me is this pink, but it's like strong. It's like a mountain of pink, like right in my face. So I can definitely sense that and know that your supportive love is a healing factor in this situation for Marcus. Now, what they told me about Marcus, the first thing I heard was entanglement. There's some entanglement going on here, and this involves his soul. There's some shadow work to be done. There's some shadow work that will be done in this situation. And they're letting me know that he will, in fact, see the light at the end of the tunnel and get through this. But this is something that's been determined by his soul. This is something that has come upon him that will guide him into revelations that will assist him in the rest of his life. That's what I'm hearing. They also told me to draw one card, which is unusual because usually they tell me to draw three. And they said, nope, we got one card on this. I shuffled it, and it is the Seven of Wands. Absolutely perfect for this reading. This card is about defending yourself, as you can see. Okay, it's about learning to make boundaries. It's about standing your ground and yet facing a challenge. It's also about being determined. And I think the determination and the encouragement you can give him in this situation is for him to be determined to straighten this out and to learn the lessons that are available to him right now. And know that eventually, and what they told me is, it is going to be all right, but it is something that he has to go through. And I didn't get any details like the other ladies did, but I thought you got a full reading there with their information and this information from the guides that there's some entanglement there. He's got to work through it. It'll be a little like soul work is kind of what I feel like. And a little shadow work needs to be done. Maybe take a introspective looking at himself, maybe how he got into this position, or that sort of thing. So my heart goes out to you, dear. Tough call, but encourage him in love to take a look and support him, and then understand that it's going to take a little bit of work on his part. Okay, I hope that helped. Wow. That was a pretty powerful reading there. Emotion on both sides was pretty big. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, there you go. Thank you for your confirmation. All right. She knew she was going to get this question read, and she knows it's going to turn out all right. Blessings to you, Principal Rose. Oh, wow. What a cool show this was. We knew it was going to be a good one, right?
Yep. This is going to be good.
Thank you for all of these interesting questions, and understand that, as I said, we all do questions on our own channels. Terri Suzuki's channel is Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, and SunPsychic Jean is, in fact, SunPsychic Jean. And I'm Pure Visionary Psychic Medium. So you can look us up on YouTube. We have plenty of shows. We'll be happy to answer your question. We just really appreciate you all being here and encouraging each other. It's wonderful to look over in the chat and see you encouraging and supporting each other. What a blessing. And we do feel your energy. We want you to know that. We really do. So, Terri, what have you got coming up?
Well, I have this weekend, only on Sunday, I am going to be in the Bellevue Metaphysical Wellness Fair. So if anybody's in Bellevue, come by for a reading or come early. I'm going to do another pendulum class. And then, isn't it on Tuesday? I think we have Jean and I and Joan in Your Spiritual Connection. So if you didn't get your question read, come to that one and put it in early. And then stay so we can call on you.
Terri, would you ever consider giving a little mini lesson on YouTube, maybe sometime?
Jean, don't you already have a mini lesson on YouTube?
I just did some shorts, and yeah, I mean, I guess it was, but it's very nuanced, and it requires feedback and to see, for people to ask their questions. I think like maybe in a private Zoom class we could do that, but here on the chat, I think it might be difficult.
Okay.
I think I am a little newer at it, and so I don't know if that would work that well for me. In person, I can do it better, I think.
All right. Well, we'll keep you all out there posted. Maybe a Zoom class is in the future. We'll see. All right. Okay. SunPsychic Jean, what are you up to, girl?
It's Tuesday will be my next day back, and I have Callie Healer is coming on my channel at 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and then I'll be with Teri and Wisdom Seeker Joan to do our your connection to spirit show. That'll be fun.
Awesome. Okay. Well, everyone, I have a crazy summer and it's really busy. And next week, I usually do my live readings on Wednesday. However, I'm going to be the camp host for a very exciting, huge national parade that happens here. So I'm going to get to be with all those beautiful people, and then I'll be back with you. So just watch my posts. I'll put new information, and I think we have Is Wisdom Circle on Labor Day? First Monday? Anyway,
It's on
we'll,
it's on the first of the, and I don't know if that's Labor Day,
it's
but it's
psychic.
on the first.
Okay. All right. Well, keep an eye on all of our posts. We'll let you know.
Just
And we'll keep you informed. And as the fall comes on, things will be a little busier for me. I've got some ideas, and I'm still doing some studying on some new stuff. So I'm really excited about it, and I can't tell you how much joy and energy we get from all of you out there. Thank you again for coming and being with us, and thank you for those who watch after the show. Thank you for all your likes and comments, and blessings to you all on your way at the end of the summer. Be sure to appreciate life, and I will end the show the way the guides told me to end every single one. And please try to imagine the depth of this. You are loved beyond measure. Thank you. Namaste and blessings. Bye-bye.